Kyle and Rick, we got some news for you guys, for our fellow supporters, the people that are invested in this channel. We want to be open about all the changes that are coming your way, because they're not just changes for us, they're changes for you guys. So let's get right into it, Rick.
So obviously the first thing, right, is we were kind of just, doing it a little slowly, but I don't know if you guys noticed, like the bottom ticker was maybe not involving some of the Star Six Media socials, and then we were only telling you guys to follow us on Twitter. So it was kind of like a soft launch, if you will, but we have officially moved on from being a part of Star Six Media. We are now just only football with Kyle and Rick. Kyle and I felt that, we were doing a lot for the channel, and we felt that, we needed to move on and kind of just grow ourselves, grow only football as a channel, as a show, as something that we hope to one day be our full-time job with you guys, and to make this our living, to make money off this. And, part of that is, to kind of, there's a fork in the road. One team has to go one way, the other team has to go the other way. It's and that's the decision we made. Kyle and I have been talking about this for not too long, but we've definitely been having talks about it, and we finally made the change, which is why we brought you a new layout. We have brought you the new channel name. We've brought you a new not Instagram, Twitter handle, and all that stuff. And we're hoping to get to 500 subs on this channel on YouTube, so that way when you guys are donating, once we get super chats and subscribing and stuff like that, that it is going to only football, me and Kyle, who are bringing you all this entertainment and all this content to make this channel grow into something much bigger than ourselves.
Yeah, and I just want to add to that and say the one thing I think you guys can rest assured when you subscribe to our channel is that you may see us try new things, right? Because we really want to bring as much engagement as possible. We may try many things, but at the end of the day, me and Rick have a bar that is set at a certain level.
Yeah.
And if what we're trying doesn't reach that bar, that we're going to pivot. And that is just a testament to how much we want to bring you the best content on this channel. We want you guys to tune in, and every time you get notified, every time the bell rings, every time you click, I want it to be something that you guys can feel good about. And that's really all this is. Nothing's going to change on your guys' end besides some branding stuff, but just know that every change that we make is ultimately going towards the goal of bringing the best content we possibly can to this channel, no matter who's putting it out. And it's always going to be that way as long as me and Rick are here, because obviously you have two people here that care so much about what we're doing. It's beyond a passion. And that's why one day it will bring in money. And it's really important to try to find those characteristics in anybody that we bring on, because really that's kind of what everybody wants. At the end of the day, you can be good at many things, but only a few people can be great at something. And we're trying to be great here at Only Football.
Yeah, honestly, could not have said it better myself. And a big driving force was obviously like the engagement we get from you guys. Kyle said it, we're trying to bring you guys the best content possible. And really it does start with you guys, like everyone who's in this channel right now, watching this, commenting, subscribe, interacting with us on Twitter. We love talking to you guys.
To rate us.
Yeah, like 3 times.
Things.
It's awesome. And that's what Kyle's saying. Like, we want to make sure that when we set a bar, which we have, we need everything to be at that level. And when it's not, kick it to the side, because it is not at our minimums.
And that includes me coming to you guys tonight for the first time and saying I didn't do good enough on Sunday Night Football. I had other things going on in my head that when we cut that live stream, when I sat in my bed, I said I didn't even reach the bar that I set for myself.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the
It sucks. It sucks.
Yeah. And that's the type of integrity that we not only will come to expect from other viewership, but we expect that from ourselves. And I would be the first person to call Rick, or Rick would call me. You know what I mean? It hasn't happened yet because we're pretty, like we notice that stuff in ourselves before it gets out of hand. But you know what I mean? It's not just for other people. It's also a bar that we set for ourselves, and we'd be the first people to be like, yeah, I didn't cut it,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And thank you, Mark. He said, good luck, guys. Hard work and patience will pay off. And it has. Appreciate it really has. Like, we've seen it. We went from 0 viewers going live for a couple months in a row to streaming Thursday Night Football and Grossi rating us. And we get guys like Bill and Casey and Steve and Jinja. And now Rossi graded us again. And we get guys like Daniel and Lily and E-Dub, Liam, all these guys coming in. And it's just like Mark said, hard work and patience work, pays off. And it has. And I also want to say, kind of what Kyle was referring to, anything with earlier with branding and stuff. Like, we've got some exciting stuff coming to you guys here from Only Football. And it's going to be great for not only us, again, like I said, it's not going to be only great for us. It's going to be great for you guys, because we're going to be introducing a lot of cool stuff. And you're not only going to get the live streams, you're not only going to get the episodes weekly that we do. We're going to start doing more shorts. We're going to start doing more, other content. And again, hit us up on Twitter, because we will interact with you. We love hearing your guys' stories on Twitter, and we love all the videos you send, especially Bill. Bill always sends us like some of the best videos. Definitely.
And that's all I got.
Yeah, Steve has a great comment here from his usual troll self. He said, Kyle, during the offseason into the start of the season, you did an outstanding job of keeping the channel alive while Rick couldn't be here, so don't feel bad about one time when you were ill, buddy. Still feel bad. No, don't give Kyle that. Still feel bad, Kyle. You should feel like shit. No, but Steve is right. Like, Kyle did a lot while I was not able to do the Only Football channel, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to make it up to Kyle, even if it means wearing a Broncos jersey. What were you thinking, Kyle? What were you thinking?
No, I was thinking you don't have to make anything up. This is our dream. And you know what? Find yourself a friend like I found in Rick, where I would rather not even have my dream come true than to have it come true alone. You know what I mean? Like I it might look like I was keeping it alive for Rick, but like the way I really feel about it is, I don't want this just for me. I want this for Rick and Natalie, and I want this for them as much as I want it for me. And that's, I think, why this channel is going to work.
It is 100%. And it all starts with you guys. Like I said, you guys are our biggest supporters, and we always appreciate you guys and shout you guys at the end of the shows. Whoever you guys are, I don't know who your names. But before we get out of here, before we get into the outro, I do just want to give a shout out to a couple people who were doing a lot of good stuff on the Star 6 Media channel, and that is the Slot Shot podcast. Go follow them on YouTube. If you like all NHL, all hockey, go follow them on YouTube. I promised them I'd give them a shout out. Jack, Rusty is part of that show. So if you guys love Rusty, and
you guys love Rusty, the Patriots fan.
The Patriots fan, and Alex, the Lions fan. Jack is a Bears fan, so go check them out. They're always doing great stuff on Slot Shot for the NHL. Steve said, I hear you, but I had a friend like Rick. I pushed his ass off a cliff.
Have you ever heard that joke where it was like,
no,
there was a Georgia Bulldogs fan, a Seminoles fan, and a Gators fan, and the Georgia Bulldog fan goes, "This is how much I love the Bulldogs," and he jumps off a cliff.
Yeah.
And then there's I guess 4 fans. So let's say a Tar Heels fan. He's like, "This is how much I love the Tar Heels," and he jumps off a cliff. Yeah. And then the Florida State fan goes, "This is how much I love the Seminoles," and he pushes the Gators fan off the cliff.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Daniel said, hey, it's all good, guys. I'm just trolling the Cowboys because Scooter Magruder keeps saying the Cowboys will go to the Super Bowl time after time.
Dude, there's nothing I hate more than when I'm watching like the ESPN world of
Yeah.
people trying to get me to dislike a team that I have no business disliking, just because I'm like, all right, well, if you're gonna be that hard, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to bring this back in. And that's why I'm like, no, you gotta just turn it all off and
Mhm.
formulate your own opinions, because man, people will drive you to say the darnest shit.
Yeah, honestly, 100%. Fucking Cowboys. God, I'm starting to believe it. Thank you guys to everybody who tuned in to the recap episode, everyone who tuned into the stream. It's just, again, I want to get into it because I've seen the numbers just go up on our streams. And again, like I'm getting just a little bit emotional here, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it for you guys and you little freaks out there that want to see me get emotional. I really do appreciate all the numbers going up, because when Kyle and I started this is season 2 of Only Football. And when we started it last year, it was just like one view, maybe a like every couple months or so. And now it's like we're getting double-digit views, double-digit likes, double-digit comments. Kyle's about to cry here. So again, we really appreciate it. Go follow us on YouTube at Only Football. Go follow us on Twitter at Only Football KR. And then on our Twitch handle is Only Football Pod.